Good morning, everybody. So we're going to finish the second part of the video from the other day, which is basically what are you doing new to improve yourself? I'm going to try to look at the camera and not myself because I always do this on the video. So I apologize when it looks like I'm looking away because I'm always looking at myself. But whatever, it's hard to look away. Um I don't even know where to start. How about I just start with myself? Okay, I'll do that. So, I'm not going to be a hypocrite because I am also going to start something new. And when I was thinking about this over the weekend and everything, I'm sorry, I'm looking at myself, but I just have to. I don't know what the deal is. My bad. Um, Over the weekend, I was thinking about, well, maybe I need to try something new and do something new because really, this is the time for everybody to get out of their comfort zone, right? Like, if you're doing the same old, you're not getting out of your comfort zone, are you? You're just doing it's comfortable. You have to get out of your comfort zone to figure out what you want to do with your life and who you want to be and how you want to be and get out of your comfort zone. So I got to thinking about that. And the newest thing that I've been doing, I think I started in the summer, I told you that once a week, singing, dancing, just trying to get the baggage out. If you just do a little bit of dancing, you just shake that baggage out, shake that shit out. It's all good. Do some singing. That opens up the chakras, as you're going up and down. I know I've said this a long time ago before, but as you're going up and down the scale, uh, um, what was it when we A, E? I don't even know. Let's just do an ohm. Oh, so the different pitches, and you can feel them in different parts of your body. So, like if you get that super squeaky high voice, you know what I mean? So that's all up in your head. That's got to be the crown, right? It's got to be. That's high. Or if you're down low, you know what I mean? That's got to be down there in the, well, that's probably not the root. I can't even probably get as low as the root. But as you're singing and you're going through the different tones and the different pitches and things, you are basically just blasting. Look at it like blasting that dark, yucky stuff out of you. The same thing with oh, here's a good one. In the gym, they got those things that when I was younger, you put your butt on that thing and it jiggles your butt and you sit on that and that's supposed to break up your cellulite or whatever. So think of it like that. As you're dancing, you're moving, right? So this isn't about getting rid of the cellulite. This is about breaking up all the baggage instead of breaking up all the fat. But it's the same damn thing. So think of it like that. As you're singing and dancing, you're breaking up all that shit that you have held on to inside of your body your whole life. Because all that shit is what causes your aches and pains and your diseases. The stuff that you hold on to causes arthritis and sciatica and bad knees and bad hips and cancer and degenerative disc disease, anything that you can think of. Okay, I don't care what the scientists and the doctors and, oh yeah, I'm just getting old and all that. No, no, I'm not going for that because my body has started healing itself just by being less stressed and taking care of myself finally, for the first time in my life. I mean, I love people. I will bend over backwards for a stranger, but I wasn't bending over backwards for me. We have to start learning how to love yourself. So do things for yourself. And it can be the littlest of things. You can just say no just because you want to say no. You don't have to have a reason to say no. Just because you don't want to do something, that's a good enough reason. Whereas before, I just would have went on and done it. Like, no, I don't feel like doing that. No, no, thank you. I love you, but no, thank you. Whatever. You're allowed to say no. And I started doing this, a few years back, saying no a little bit, but now I'm really starting to understand the whole thing of taking care of yourself in the moment. Be in the moment. That's why if I could do everything on the spur of the moment, that's probably the way to do it. You know what I mean? Go back to Lee's and be just an on-call person. Hey, when someone calls off, I'll come in and not be on the schedule at all. That's a in the moment. In the moment. Or you might call me and I might be like, I don't feel like it today. See, that's why you just need to have your own job. If you don't feel like doing something, you don't do it. I really want to have a store, like, I forget whose store it was, but if you watch the Andy Griffith show way back, like 8-track, somebody would just put a sign on their door that just said "Gone Fishing." And that's me. That's what I want to do. I just want to have a store, make a little bit of money here and there, and go do the fun things in life. We're not meant to just work, 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 work. That's not why we're here. God didn't intend that we just do all this dumb shit. We're the ones that turned it up. Free will and all that, We're the ones that turned it into, you got to work hard and the people that work the hardest make the least amount of money. It sucks. I mean, let's just take a restaurant, for instance. Well, I can't really use that. I can and I can't. Okay, so let's take a restaurant, for instance. Let's say you've got a cashier, you got a cook, and you got a manager. What is the hardest job to do? That's why I say I can't really say that. I was going to say a cook because it's the hardest physically, right? It is. Physically, it's the hardest thing to do. You might be lifting 30-pound baskets of chicken all the time, right? And trays and whatever. A cashier, though, is standing in front of the people, so they have to be stressed out and deal with the customers when they're not very nice. And the manager just gets all the stress. The manager just gets all the stress. That's why fast-paced stuff, yeah. See, that wasn't a good example. That just really wasn't the way I wanted it to go, but whatever. No, we all need slower paced lives. We all need to get back to what, and I'm not a fan of the 50s. I wasn't even around in the 50s, but it wasn't equal in the 50s. But I would like to go, there was so much shit in the 50s. So I'm not saying I like the 50s or the 60s or anything like that. But what I'm saying is I want to go back to the simpler way of living. I mean, if I could go back to the Little House on the Prairie days, that's what I would do. You got your own farm. And yeah, I know you work hard, but you're working with your family, right? You're working with the people that you love. That's what I want. I just need a flush toilet and a shower. Other than that, I could live in a hut. Whatever, who cares? Do I want to live in something fancy? Not really fancy, but nice. It'd be nice to have certain things or whatever. Would it be nice to have a hot tub and a swimming pool for all the kids at my house and whatever? Yeah. I mean, it'd be nice to have rich stuff and whatever, but in the end, it's not important. I would just be happy to have a town full of 300. I'm telling you, 300 just be in my mind all the time. 300. I don't know why. Town full of 300 people that just love each other. It's not hard. It's not hard to not judge people. It's not hard to love everybody. It's not, well, it is hard to let go of all your shit, but it's not. You just got to start. You have to start. And if you've already started, then you need to move it up a level. Like I said, if you've been going to church your whole life and you're 40 years old, that is absolutely wonderful. I am happy for you. And it's probably helped you. If you've meditated for the last 10 years, that is wonderful. It has probably helped you. But what can you do new right now to skyrocket your success? Because right now the energies are banging. They're banging more than ever. I'm telling you, a year from now, the world is going to be a lot different. It's different than it was a couple years ago, but I mean, it's going to really start plummeting into looking different and being different. I've had so many thoughts, and the great I am, all these different things have just been coming through. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a clue. I don't know, but I drew a map about a year ago of water flooding off and on. Half of California gone, half of Florida gone, parts the golf, see, just different, drew my own damn map. I don't know what the heck whatever. It might come true. It may not come true. I don't know. But something in the great I am told me to draw it at that time. So who knows? But I can tell you this. By 2025 or in the year 2025, I don't know. I just keep feeling 2025. So it could be the end because it's like, oh, they just said 2025, 2026. Okay, so it could be by the end of 2025. It is going to be a lot different. And when I say they, I just mean me. I just mean my inner self. But it's weird. When you get these thoughts and things, it's almost like it's one person saying something inside of you, like you're used to you having conversations with yourself in your head all the time, but it's more forceful. So it sounds like a lot of people, but not. It's just the weirdest. If it's not happening to you, it's going to happen. And it's whatever. People can call it channeling. People can call it, I don't care what you call it. It's, when I say they, it's me. It's just me. There's just one me. There's just one consciousness. It's just one great I am. But for some reason I say they, probably because I'm not all the way there into totally believing everything. So I have to separate that something else is giving me this great information because I haven't been used to me giving myself this great information my whole lifetime. So I'm sure that's why I do that. So getting back to what I was originally talking about, what I'm doing new. So I might have talked about this a little bit off and on. So I started doing the singing and dancing. I'm just going to start recording the singing and dancing while I'm doing it. Now, with the singing, I probably, I'm not going to show my face at first. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. And the dancing, like I said, I don't know that I'm going to go outside and do the dancing. So that could be months before I start doing any of that or anything. And again, you can comment if you want to comment, but if you have anything bad to say, I really don't care. Because what we're doing here is trying to wake up. Okay? And so when you're singing, it doesn't matter if you're on pitch, off pitch. What was the dude on Idol? Little pitch dog. Be pitchy. Who cares? I mean, I can see his face. Randy? I can't think of his, but whatever. Be pitchy. Sing really loud. Scream. I feel like I should be going outside and screaming every day. It's the weirdest shit because I know I take in people's stuff all the time. I feel like, the Green Mile, when the guy was taking in people's stuff and then he opened up his mouth and bees would come out. But that is really what it's like. And if you're not awake at all, you don't realize that you're doing this also. It's the craziest shit. But do you ever be around somebody and you always feel really angry after you leave them? Oh, it's Cheyenne calling again. This is so funny. I'm gonna have to call her back. I gotta hurry up then. Singing. So it doesn't matter how you sing, what you sing. It just needs to resonate with you. Pick the songs that you've always loved. Pick a new song, pick an old song, pick whatever song, but pick stuff that really resonates and makes you feel some kind of emotions inside, right? Makes you feel something. And then while you're singing it, you're going to feel it and you're going to feel better because you're going to get rid of that baggage when you get done. So again, sing loud, sing soft, sing off pitch, sing on pitch, sing however you want. Whatever comes to you, do it. You'll see that I was trying to do some Lionel Richie. No, I was trying to do some Lionel. I don't think I'm gonna post that one. But before I did record one with Lionel Richie, and maybe I will, maybe I won't. I can't remember. But anyway, sometimes it takes a minute to tune into the vibration. Sometimes you're just singing and you're not feeling nothing and nothing's going on. And then all of a sudden it's like, because you tap into the great I am. Sometimes you just tap in. So sometimes you can't hit certain notes and you can't do certain things and, sing high, sing low. I'm higher than lower, but I try to get out of my comfort zone and do some lower stuff. You know what I mean? So I can balance those other lower chakras. So again, just do what feels right. Okay, I gotta go. Now mom's calling. This is getting crazy. Okay, I love you. Bye.